Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, and hopefully we'll actually have some really good news all spread out throughout today. We actually have some pretty big updates we're going to be talking about for you guys. Actually have some kind of really big stock floating around. We've also seen a few little confirmations maybe prepped up for this weekend, and just overall we actually have some really good news. So I'll try my best to give you guys a really quick recap too as well for all the other major retailers, for some walk-in stuff and other things we've actually been seeing. So this actually should have a lot of information throughout this, and maybe if you guys are lucky, you guys can maybe either go get your PlayStation consoles or your Xbox consoles as well throughout this weekend as well. We actually do have some overall kind of cool videos go planned out throughout the rest of this weekend too as well. So definitely make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on for all of those. And as well, make sure you guys are entered into the brand new giveaway. And also make sure you guys are subbed to the second channel for the bonus entries and all of that good stuff. Those are always linked down below with the link tree. Like the video if you guys would like to. Amazon links down below for the consoles and controllers and all that good stuff. And as well, we have the Twitter and Twitch stream as well if you guys want to follow up either or. Webull, if you guys want to sign up and deposit $100, you guys could totally go and do that. And of course, Coinbase, if you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency, you guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below. Let's actually, without further ado, let's go dive in the video itself and hopefully just have a really good weekend all around. So if you guys will have a good weekend. So when it comes to some walk-in news, we actually did go and see more consoles get put on out in stock for Myers. We're gonna be talking about that. So if you guys saw throughout the past month or so, we've been watching a lot of these various retailers and kind of seeing what's going on, how they're doing stock, etc. So we actually did go and see a very small micro restock throughout this past week from Myers. We saw some very low amounts of stock. We actually also had another retailer go and confirm that they were sitting on some stock for the PS5s. So I want to go and remind you guys that as of now, we actually have two little pretty big updates when it comes to Myers. It's actually kind of confirmed stuff too as well, at least for these target locations. So one major thing for Myers is we actually did have another big stock arrive. One Myers employee reached out to us and said that they actually had 7 more consoles arrive for their actual Myers local store. And when it comes to that stuff, they actually might be able to put those on the shelves throughout this weekend. They're waiting for more confirmation from their actual boss on what they're going to be doing for this stock. This one's more up in Wisconsin, just so you guys all know, in the actual retailer place itself. So if any of you guys are up in Wisconsin, you guys maybe want to creep throughout the weekend. As of now, I do not believe they're actually out on shelves, more so that the actual stock just arrived. So letting you guys know in case you guys are in more of those northern areas. We also did go and see a few other little restock locations as well for Myers beforehand, but all those other little smaller restocks, I believe they were, if I remember correctly, I think they're just more on the lower end, and I believe some were put on out and some were actually confirmed buying and getting them. I believe this was from last weekend. So overall, we are somewhat aware of Myers getting more stock, but as of right now, we've only kind of seen one major restock actually happen so far in terms of actually arriving with stock. So we've actually seen a lot of major restocks, usually on Sunday into Monday, or sometimes Wednesday into Thursday for Myers and Myers stores. So I'm just letting you guys know that we are seeing stock arriving for there. We also saw stock arriving last week as well. So it's always kind of a good chance you guys just want to go and just be aware of it, be on top of it. I'm going to reach out to more other Myers employees. We'll maybe have an update for you guys tomorrow to see if there's even a more bigger stuff going on, or if it's just a one local store that's getting stock. We've kind of been seeing that kind of weirdity when it comes to Walmart, as me and other restock trackers have been trying to find the clue for Walmart. We'll touch on that in a second, where we actually know that some stores do get stock and some stores are able and have really stock too as well. If you guys know, we saw a lot of that stuff down in Texas, and we know for confirmation that Florida for Walmart has some stock. So I'm not really sure exactly for Myers if they're more so planning on just doing yeah, what is we get it and we release it, or if they're just slowly prepping up for another major restock wave. Because I don't think we've actually seen a Myers restock probably for about a month or so. We've seen a few little baby sporadic ones here or there, but it's actually been quite some time since the very last Myers restock even happened. So it's very intriguing for me to kind of note and see, because I do like seeing stock arriving, but in terms of all the other locations, because we do actually have a few other Myers contacts we just kind of met throughout the whole 6 months of doing this, and they actually have not had more stock arrive. No new batch shipments have arrived yet so far for them. So that's why I'm a little bit kind of curious to be on the lookout or be aware if there is going to be any restock news for that or not. But at least we do know that there is confirmed consoles showing on up. That same location that did go in and get consoles from that Myers that we just talked about, they also did actually have a really big batch as well of Xbox Series S's arrive. Apparently, I think they had 5 Xbox Series S's. I'd have to go double check on all the numbers as well. So letting you guys know that there is at least stock moving over there. And we also have, at least in the case of Xbox Series S's, we have seen multiple, a lot, very big confirmed. If I ever even have a confirmed or whatever for my title, whatever, that's probably more so what the big stuff on is. But a very big confirmed on the Xbox Series S's. We've seen at least 7 different stores throughout the past 2 weeks or so have Myers Xbox Series S's. And as well, once again, with Walmart still being in the news, we've seen a lot of Walmart Xbox Series S's showing up on shelves. We've shown a lot of pictures and stuff. If you guys want to go and find some more, or if you guys tweet me any of those at all, like if you guys go to like your local Walmart stores or Meijer stores, you just want to send me some pictures, I'll try to show it in the next few videos or so if I remember to do it. But we are seeing a lot of those. Like I'm talking a lot. And I do kind of think a lot of these stores are more so trying to move the Xbox Series X's and S's to in-store purchases, because we also saw that Target is now switching that up to in-store pickup only. We've been seeing a lot of Walmarts getting Xbox Series S's on the floors, and we've also been kind of seeing a lot of Xbox Series S's at Meijers for the past like 1 month or so. So that's kind of all around really good news. I know a lot of you guys care more about the PS5 though, but it's always just good overall for everything. As well, for some other walk-in stuff, I believe we actually maybe, I'm not sure if this is a confirmed source or not because I've never had this source before, we might actually have some Xbox Series X's going out on shelves for BJ's. I'm not sure. We saw like a little baby bit of confirmations, like very, very small amounts of confirmations throughout the past like 2 weeks or so for BJ's, and they also have done a few online retail restocks too as well. So I'm going to be kind of curious to see, but we did actually have like a person that said they worked over at the retailer that said that they might have some stock to be put on out on the shelves for all of that. So at least we do have some interesting and intriguing things to go and note when it comes to that. And I know a lot of you guys also want to get the Xbox Series X for walk-ins, and that usually does, like if the retailers also do both, sometimes it does have a nice factor that the Xbox and the PS5 will both also be restocked as well. So I'll always remind you guys up on that. Some other little bit of bits and pieces. So Target, I'm not 100% sure, but sometimes we actually do see rumors like right before and also right after a Target restock for the PS5. Sometimes they do actually have additional consoles to go and sell. So I'm going to maybe be on the lookout for that. I'm definitely going to 100% throughout this entire weekend try to find any Target news I can give you guys. So if you guys can be on the lookout for Target stuff, be on the lookout when it comes to actual walk-in stuff or whatever, I will 100% let you guys know. If you guys are casually going to Walmart or Target or Meijers, send some pictures, send me some DMs just so we can get like a whole like squad of information if we can. But sometimes we have been seeing some walk-ins on the weekend for Target. Walmart especially is going to be on a more of our major focus when it comes to all the other restocks. Fred Meyer's and Kroger's, we still have not seen any updates, which is kind of weird. We've been talking about it for maybe like the past like 2 weeks or so, but we know it's there. You know, it's been sitting there. We saw a few confirmations, like confirmed, like pictures and everything confirmations. So maybe at some point we'll maybe have a walk-in soon. But it does seem like a lot of these places are just like awkwardly getting consoles and they just don't know what to do with them. Whether they're just waiting for more additional stock or they just don't want to sell them. Or maybe they're just like selling them and we're just not seeing like enough people confirming them. Like maybe just like some random lucky mom gets 2 of them and then we just never see the picture because maybe they're never on Twitter. I'm not sure, but we at least have been seeing this stuff. So I just always want to know the follow-up so I can report on it better for you guys. So once again, if you guys go check out Kroger's or Fred Meyer's, let me know. As well, when it comes to some other retailers to be on the lookout for besides all the walk-in stuff, but it is nice that we do see Meyer's had some stock arrive, and it also was nice that we are seeing all these consoles like the Xboxes floating around. But when it comes to all this stuff too, as well, just for additional stuff, Amazon might have some potential for this weekend to restock. I don't want to get your hopes up. I kind of don't think it will. Just letting you guys know that we always have the links down below for the controllers and consoles and all of that good stuff as well. So if you guys want to go check and see throughout the weekend for warehouses or all that stuff, definitely leave a comment and let me know. As well, on top of that too, we did see stock arrive a few days ago. So at least it does kind of bump up the likelihood of maybe an Amazon restocking throughout this weekend. Once again, though, I kind of feel like it's not going to. In the previous Amazon restocks, we kind of sat on stock for a while. And after we sat on stock for a while, then it got a little bit more stock and a little bit more stock and then it released. And I almost kind of feel like this is starting to become like a trend with the retailers because maybe Sony's just not divvying out enough stock and they have to kind of sit on it and let it slowly grow because they don't want to do a proper restock without like having the consoles. Like that's basically being like, hey, we're Target, we're going to sell you 50 consoles. And then it sells out legitimately within 1 microsecond and then everyone just be upset. And I'd probably make a rant video on it. So I do think maybe a lot of the retailers at this point are just slowly waiting for Sony to divvy on out the consoles and get them. But we keep on, this is actually good news. We keep on seeing Meijer stuff. We keep on seeing it like floating around the wild. We're seeing Walmart stuff, which is probably the most intriguing stuff of all. And as well, we also are seeing all these other retailers slowly getting stock, which is very, very nice. Now for some other little things to wind down this video itself, Best Buy probably won't restock. They've done weekend restocks forever ago. They are sitting on a little baby bit amount of stock too as well, but I don't think they're going to restock throughout at all anytime soon realistically. As well, on top of that too, Target probably won't restock throughout this weekend. Walmart probably won't do an online restock, but they might do some more walk-in stuff as well, as we mentioned before. Meijer's will be on the lookout. I'll definitely give you guys an update tomorrow, so make sure you guys are subbed with the notifications on and all that good stuff. As well, when it comes to the other places, NEWEGG, we actually have seen some restocks happen on the weekends from NEWEGG. So at least be aware that they might go possibly do something. We did see some micro glitches and some shuffles going on with them beforehand. So letting you guys know on that. And on top of that too, as well, for other little baby maybes, we did maybe see some Sam's Club stuff on the weekends before. They did do a doubles restock throughout this week, so I kind of doubt they're going to be doing anything at all, at least in my opinion. And as well, we've also seen some other major places, such as, like I said, for Amazon, that has actually done weekend drops beforehand. So just be a little bit aware and be a little bit cautious in case they do drop. I don't think it will, but we always have the links down below if you guys want to go and check. But that's about it for this video. I'll try to give you guys more updates for walk-ins or other restock news or whatever throughout this weekend, so be on the lookout for that. I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a good rest of your days, weekends. We'll probably have a lot of videos all throughout this weekend as well. So definitely make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. Use the Linktree link down below to subscribe to the other channels as well for bonus entries for the giveaway, or follow up the Twitter for bonus entries as well. We also have the Twitter and Twitch stream link down below if you guys want to follow. Amazon links with the controllers and consoles, as we've mentioned a bunch as well. And of course, we also have the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. There's always linked down below. So like the video, comment down below if you guys get any good information, or send me a Twitter DM if you guys would like. And I'll see you guys up on the next one. You guys are all fantastic, and I'll see you guys all later.